Take this overboard now.
Happy Sunday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I am back with my All Tea, All Shade, Belle Collective, Season 5, Episode 2 review. Sorry I was gone for the last 2 days. I had to celebrate my bestie's birthday, but I am back, okay? And a reminder to all of you psycho fans out there of Belle Collective, if you don't agree with what I say, that's okay. I don't care. Just simply state your opinion down below in the comment section on the show and not on my opinion on my channel and on my recap video. Okay? Because if you get disrespectful and weird to me or the other T Squad members, you will be blocked. All right? Let's get into this recap. So Letitia and Latrice meet up one-on-one so they can hash out their differences. And Letitia brings up the fact that in an interview or somewhere online, Latrice said that the girls were simply her co-workers, and she was offended by that. Now, Latrice says that she wasn't talking about her, and she should have known that considering the friendship that they had. Like, here's my thing. If we're going to have a conversation, let's have a real conversation. And in that moment, you meant what you said, that you look at all of them as your coworkers. And that was Letitia included, because y'all were beefing and y'all weren't getting along. And let's just say that. What's the point of lying and putting 10 on 20 and acting like that's not what you meant? Like, come on now. Tisha gets to crying, talking about how much she misses their friendship and how much she misses her and she misses talking to her. And I'm like, girl, you are a fool if you think that you and Latrice are going to be back friends. Like, no, the most that you gonna get is y'all being cordial, but Latrice is one of them people that holds grudges, okay? And she's never going to get over what happened between y'all last season and what happened at the reunion, so you can hang that up flat screen, okay? Latrice says to her that she's willing to work on their friendship, but in her confessional, she makes it clear that she still does not trust Letitia. And honestly, truly, I hope that Letitia don't trust Latrice. They can't trust each other. They simply cannot. Their friendship has always been weird to me, considering the fact that Letitia and Marie are such good friends that when everything was going on between Marie and Latrice, it was like she never really understood or tried to see things from Marie's perspective. It was always like she sided with Latrice on the situation, and it was like she treated the situation between the two of them like Marie was over exaggerating or like Marie was lying. And it was just really weird that, you know, she had the receipts to back up the things that she was saying. So I always looked at Marie like, you's a better one than me, because I would have cut Letitia off right then and there with the way that she handled her and that whole entire situation. Letitia then meets with Akeisha at Akeisha's photo shoot for her new bamboo pajamas line that I need ASAP. I will be a customer. She says that it keeps you cool for us menopausal folks out there, and I am one of them, child. So I will most definitely be supporting. And if you're watching this review, Akeisha, if anybody that knows Akeisha, tell her to send me a pair so I can promote them, because I am the client. Okay, I am the person that is in her demographic. All right, so they link up and they talk, and Akeisha asks her once again about the accusation that Latrice told her about Tisha and Glenn coming up with a plan to try to set Willie up with some girl inboxing him to see if he was going to take the bait. Letitia once again says that this is not true, that never happened. And see, this is my thing. Why do you want to be friends with somebody that quote unquote lied on you to Akeisha. It's not adding up. You did it. You did it. You did it because the fact that you didn't try to check Latrice on it, like, why would you lie on me? What was that about? Why are you trying to start stuff? That never came out of your mouth. It's like, no, I didn't say that, and you just left it alone. Left it alone. And once again, if she's lying on you and trying to start stuff with people, why are you crying trying to be her friend so bad? Why? Is it because you don't want her to tell anything else that you might have said when y'all was cool? Letitia, use a lie, girl. Use a lie. But once again, she denies the situation. And then in her confessional, she goes on to say that Akeisha is always trying to make her look bad. How is she trying to make you look bad when this was told to her? And she's just reconfirming one-on-one that what you said in the group setting was actually true. So I don't think that this is an instance where she's trying to make you look bad. I think you just look bad. Period. You look bad, you're bad built. You gonna break a rib trying to keep on all of girdles and Spanx and waist trainers, girl. Just let it loose. Your wigs be bad, child. Just stop. You got a horrible husband, a horrible marriage, child. Your baby hairs ain't babying. They look like elderly hairs. Like, no, Letitia, no. And simmer down in the comment section. These are jokes and Jones. Please don't be weird. Anywho, so Selena, we go back to her home. This is our first time seeing her house or seeing where she lives since Bring It On. And I was wondering, I was like, I wonder, do she still got them day beds in the living room like she used to have on Bring It? And sure enough, when they panned that camera in the living room, there was a day bed. I don't understand why she has day beds in her living room. It's a bed, my love. It's not a couch. Like, it was always so weird to me. I need to know the thought process behind this. What is the design choices? What do you call that? Because it's not mid-century modern. It's not boho. It's not eleganza, whatever. Like, what is that called? Why do you have day beds in your living room? But she like it. I love it. But we get to meet her man, Mike, okay? And they sit down at the kitchen table and are talking about planning this wedding that he don't want no parts of. Okay, it's all whatever she want, she can do it. All right. Mike is a nice looking dude. He nice looking. It's obvious. He a I don't know what he do for a living, but he look like he might have some paper. He out here in these streets. All right, and that's what Selena like, and I ain't mad at her. Okay. She does say, though, that JJ told the girls that basically he don't want to have nothing to do with them until they work on their relationship with Gucci. They work out their relationship with Gucci, then they will have access to him. Now, I will be shocked if that is what that man said. I just don't see that man saying it to them girls. I will be so shocked if he himself confirms that he said that to them girls. I would be shocked, okay? One thing that I feel when it comes to them girls, we saw how they handled the situation at the reunion. I feel like they don't hold their mama accountable for her part in this whole entire situation. They are extremely biased and they negate the things that Gucci has done for them when they were little girls. And I don't think that they know how to be logical in the situation, period. And I feel like them little girls are smart mouth. I don't know. I just don't believe that he just said that to them girls. I really honestly don't. I really don't. And until he says it out his mouth, I just don't believe it. All right. Latrice talks to Cliff. They're planning palm trees in their backyard to give it an oasis feeling, but he got a bunch of them clustered together. It looks stupid. It really honestly does. Like, I need to see the bigger picture because they got all this backyard and just a cluster of palm trees together. And he should have listened to Latrice because, like she said, no, y'all got to space these out. It don't look right. But once again, Howard Hewitt don't want to listen to nobody because he thinks he knows everything. So she takes him to the side and they sit down and she says to him, you don't value my opinion. And it's like, Latrice's brain. Is anybody in there? In there? In there? In there? In there? In there? He does it. 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 Like, how many times this man got to show you that he don't give a about what you think, how you feel, or what you say, girl? Like, it's giving me she like being embarrassed on national television because Cliff don't care about nothing that you say because he holds the purse strings. Okay? And Cliff goes on to say that the woman is here and that the man is here. And that's how he feels. And he's standing on business. And he's never going to change his thought process or the way that he feels because he's already been trained to think and feel that way. You with a dirty old man, girl. You are a trophy wife. I need for you to just shut up and be pretty. Because that's literally your place when it comes to Cliff. And you trying to be anything more is never going to happen. Never, ever, ever. And I need for you to accept that, Latrice, and stop trying to be the next Shirley Chisholm. You just need to be the next Drea Michelle. Like, girl, stop. This is not your ministry. So when he also then goes on to say that he didn't. I'm that. That's exactly what he said. Period. Okay. And she was just sitting there. You know, twitching like she always is. Then when she brings up Willie's birthday party, he says that he does not want to go because he does not mess with the Bills. He don't fool with them after, I guess, last season. And it's just like, how you not fooling with them after you showed your ass? Make it make sense. Y'all trying to vilify the women for actually caring about your well-being, you dumb. Whatever. So Akeisha's lights went off during the really bad storm that they had down there. And she's at the house all alone with the babies, no electricity. It was obvious that she was really scared and shaken up by the situation because her husband wasn't there. So JJ and Gucci come over to help her clean out the refrigerator so she can then go to a hotel with the kids. But from what it seemed like, if she did go to a hotel, she didn't stay that long because later on she says that Willie was at the airport for like 12 hours and then he was able to get home. JJ and Gucci, however, give her gifts to give to Willie because they won't be able to come to the birthday party. So Gucci got her a gift and it was a whip and some chains. And then JJ got Willie a pocket. And I don't know why I can see Willie using it. I mean, his name is Willie. Come on now. A man named Willie ain't gonna play with his Willie. I mean, come on. JJ is my nigga. So, you know, Gucci was asking Akeisha, is she okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm okay. She was like, friend, no, you're not. And she kind of break down a little bit and start crying because it's obvious that she was very overwhelmed by the situation. It probably scared her. And then having two small children, no lights, they probably were scared. It was probably a lot for her. And like she said, my husband isn't here. And he'd been gone for 2 weeks. So it's obvious that it's stressful for her being a single mom when he's gone, you know? So they then switch to the following day where Willie is there and they're talking about her menopausal journey and how she found out she's actually post-menopause. And that, you know, the symptoms that she was having, she thought that she might have been having a stroke or something. She was having heart palpitations and she was sweating and, you know, the hot flashes and all of these things, but there were simply symptoms of menopause. So she just tells him, you got to ride with me during this process, because she hasn't been as, sexual as she has in the past. But, she was like, this is a process that I'm learning and going through. And, this is the part of marriage that's going to happen where she's going through menopause. It's going to be a day where your stamina ain't where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be another adjustment. This is through sickness and in health, bruh. So she then says, I need for you to watch the kids while I go run some errands and do everything for this party. And this had the nerve to say, so you leaving me with the kids? Baby, Akeisha snapped on him so quickly, and I did not blame her. Because, like, what the fuck you mean you gonna leave me here with the kids, and I've been with them for 2 weeks by myself in a storm, and you only been home for a few hours? You should want to watch your kids and be with them, you big ogre. Like, what? Ugh, men suck. Okay? Men suck sometimes. So it's Willie's party at the park, and Glenn and Tisha come, and he has a little conversation with Willie or whatever, and he says in his confessional that every time he's around Akeisha and Willie, that they come across very bougie and snooty. I didn't see where he was acting snooty towards him at all. What I do see from Willie is that he looks at Glenn like he's a dumb which he is, but I don't think that he like has his nose up. I just think that he thinks that you're dumb, like, period. So Akeisha tries to get Marie to speak to Tamara, and Marie continued to look down at her phone and text whoever she was texting, child, because it's not happening. And I need for y'all to try to stop making fetch happen, like y'all trying to force situations that are not going to be fixed, and it's really awkward because you already know what it is. So stop. So the only way that they're gonna be able to get it together on Belle Collective with these fractured friendships is if and when Carlos sits them down like he did Huntsville and tell them that they gonna have to get it together or forget it forever, period. So then Latrice arrives, and remember, Cliff said that he wasn't gonna come, so she had a +1, and the +1 is Selena, to everybody's surprise, okay? And Akeisha was looking like, low-key, why would you bring her? Because she didn't know for a fact that Gucci was not going to be there. So they not supposed to be around each other. And then my thing is, Selena, why would you want to come when you know Gucci was going to be there, when it was a possibility that Gucci could be there and y'all not supposed to be around each other? So it's given very much producers had to have told her, no, Gucci's not going to be there. You can come. Because other than that, why would you just show up like that? That's weird. And it would give messy on both ends. But everybody gets along with Selena. She has relationships with pretty much the entire cast. But my thing was, not only did you come with Selena, but here come Latrice walking up to the party at the park with a faux leather dress on and heels. Girl, where is you going? Like, I know you trying to be cute for the cameras, but girl, be cute in a cute casual outfit. Like, you look dumb. You looked really stupid. Now, I could see if she was coming from somewhere else, but that's not what it was given. It was given, this is what she chose to wear. And you look dumb. You was doing the most, okay? So then Tisha tries to get Marie and Latrice to put their beef aside. And she's like, I'm begging y'all, please. We got to get it together. Please. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm about to cry. And she... Like, what? Like, just because you want to continue a relationship with her don't mean that Marie and Latrice are going to have a relationship. They've never had a relationship with each other since season 1. It's not gonna happen. No, they got along for like a brief second. Maybe, what was that, season 2 or something like that? But other than that, girl, it's not gonna happen. Stop. No. Just like you'll never be able to breathe in them girdles, they'll never have a friendship. So they both was like, no, it's not happening. Stop. Okay. And then Tisha get to crying, talking about some, y'all so motherfucking selfish. Glenn, I'm ready to go because they just so selfish. And it's like, Tisha, like, Stop trying to drive the boat because you look dumb. I just can't take her seriously. I just really, honestly, truly cannot with the tears and all of this crying you doing. Like, are you menopausal, ma'am? Like, Overall, I'm going to give this week's episode of Belle Collective, I'm going to give this week's episode a C plus. A C plus. It was a cool episode, you know what I'm saying? But it really wasn't a lot going on for real. So hopefully next week's episode picks up. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about this week's episode. Let's talk about it. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.